Hello, everybody. It's okay, Ava. I know. The boxes are bigger than you. Here you go, baby. Hi, guys. I got wrapped up in a case, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna show everybody. I don't even know how it ends. I don't know where it goes from here, but I got wrapped up in it. And yeah, Jerry, I did. I got it. I got it. And I got something else too, which it might be concerning me a tiny bit, and I'll explain why in a moment. All right, let's see what Jerry was so dang excited about. Oh my God, that's heavy. Oh, okay. I know, Tiny. I know, Tiny. The box sure ain't tiny. Here, Eva. Last treat. All right. I'm going in, guys. Jerry has been tweaking about this for days. All right, it's something cat related. We know that because he told us. Oh, cats can definitely have all that stuff. And they will. Oh my goodness. Okay, for starters, enjoy your gift from Jerry Boyd. Okay, we've got rawhide free rings. Gee, who might those be for? Oh my. Made with real beef. Okay, Ava. Okay. I gotta get into them. There we go. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Ooh, she's happy. Set those aside. We've got more licky treats. These are different. These are lickable creamy cat treats. Oh, they're so cute. They got kitties on them. And then, oh my God, a refill bag. That's the catnip fever. It's got catnip, chicken, and cheese flavors all in the same bag. So I can fill up the boxes that Jerry sent the last time. Oh my gosh. 48 ounces. That's huge. That's 3 pounds. And then, oh my. No way. Jerry. These are beautiful. There's this one. There's one with stars on it. Ava's all into this. And then there's one with Oh, I like this one. I like this one a lot. And then there's one with pretty flowers. Jerry, thank you. Hi, Earl. Hi, buddy. Hi, Ava. Oh, my goodness. Ava, did you eat that beef ring already? You couldn't have. You couldn't have. That's not even humanly possible. Or dogly possible. Okay. Oh, my God. I guess she likes them. I guess she likes them, Jerry. Holy cows. And Tiny Kitten is loving the wrapping paper. Oh my gosh, Jerry, thank you so much. Oh, these are beautiful. And these are so soft. They're soft and they're lightweight. I think they're jammies. I do believe they're jammies because they are super long. But they are so soft. Let's see what the Economax. They are Economax brand, but they're really long. But they're so soft. But oh, I like them a lot. And hey, you guys only see me from the boobs up, so I can wear them and call them a shirt, and you'd never know the difference if I didn't say it. Let's see, does this say? Oh, sleep dress. I had it right. I had it right. I like them. No more sleeping in the buff for me. Thank you so much, Jerry. That is so great. I cannot believe you got them 3 pounds of treats. That's wild. You're a maniac. Now this one concerns me. I know it's not what I think it is. Oh, okay. No, I know it's not what I thought it was before I picked it up. For one, because it's like air. Like the box is so light. So a while ago, I was having a little tiff with someone. And you know the saying, eat a bag of dicks? Well, there's actually a website where you can mail someone a bag of dicks. And I did. And like, I don't know, month and a half later, he was over here and he's like, okay, be honest with me. Were the dicks you? And then he's telling me the story about he received it. He was expecting a certain package. He grabbed it and ran inside and just tore open. And then there was a giant chocolate schlong and a bag of tiny gummy dicks. And then there was a tube and it said potpourri. And I believe the potpourri was the first thing that he grabbed before he saw the other stuff. But when he opened it, get confetti everywhere. And the label says potpourri. But it's not heavy enough to be a dick. But it is to me. It's got my address. It's less than a pound. And I think Joey said I should be expecting something. So, if it's from Joey, I'm less concerned. But I never know with you guys. I never know with you guys. Hey, Palmy! Okay, so I told you we had air. There's air. There's more air. There's lots of air. Holy air. Oh my. Oh. It's a toilet seat cover. It's a sticker that you put on a toilet seat. That is so cute. Oh my God, I love it. Now I just need to get a toilet seat. Mine's broken at the time. But oh my God, I love this. The only way to crown your throne. Oh my, he's so cute. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. That explains the giant box. They didn't want to get all ruffled up. From Sage Finds. I was looking to see if there was a name on it. There's no name on it other than mine. But thank you so much. I have a feeling this was Joey. Because he said I'd be expecting something. I love it. I guess that's more incentive now for me to buy a toilet seat. I don't want one of those. They're like $60 on Amazon. The one I want one that has the open front. I have to close this box so the kitties don't get into it because I don't want tiny kitty claws messing up my toilet tattoo. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Hey, 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 hey. Yes, you. You've had lots. You're good. You're good. Oh, that's a daily occurrence. What are you talking about? They either have the snake in the toilet or the huntsman spider. the spider the size of a dinner plate, and it crawls up, and you know that part where you take your toilet brush to and you're scrubbing around on the inside of your toilet, the inside rim. Yeah, that's where the huntsman spider likes to tuck itself up deep inside until you're on it. Hello, Bargain Vistage. Hello, Jerry Matthew Boyd. Thank you so much. I sent it. I sent it. Hello, Joey Bag of Donuts. Was the squirrel pooper? Was that you? Hello, Buzzy Bug. Now, when we say nuttier than a squirrel turd, I can go ask the guy in the bathroom. He's monitoring all turds. Yeah. They like to put things the door that has steps. So I get my choice of walking all the way around my house to that door. And then walking all the way back with the package, or doing steps. I usually end up walking because that's easier than the steps. It's less like when I step, it causes the imbalance in the hips that causes me to get tased. But yeah, I got it. It was. They were both big boxes. Yours is heavy, though. Yep, there it is. There it is. It's you. It was you. Thank you so much. I love it. It is so dang cute. Hello, Bill Cryer. Did you ever get your mug? I know I sent it. Hello, Nana Laura. Yay. Oh. Hello, Eileen and Carlin. Yeah, I miss my friends. Billy's butt's in the way. I can't see anything. Hi, Billy. How's my Billy baby? Hello, C-Rex. Hello, Charlie. Oop, oop, oop. Hello, Edie Weedy. I'm so happy you're here, just so I had another shot at pronouncing your name. And hello, Palmy. Hi, Ava. Hi, baby girl. Come on out. You can't be under there. Hello, Spider-Man. Hello, Donald Westerdale. And that's a notification for a case, because I still have to do my downloads at the same time as doing this. Hello, Megan. So good to see you. All the boys in my chat have really good taste. You guys are cute. You guys are all so darn cute in my chat. Hello, Mortimer Duke. Oh, kitty fur and nose. I got kitty fur in my nose. Yeah. Yeah, doo-doo tattoo. Oh no, and so it begins. Oh, the Seahawks talk. I just might as well scroll to the bottom of the chat at this point. Ava, quit. You're not getting another one. Oh, golly. The face. You're not getting another one. It's not happening. You had 3 of your biscuit treats, and then you had 2 of those rings. You can puppy bag all you want. You can go sit your butt on that couch. Lay down. Go lay down. Nope, not under the desk. You'll start chewing your paws, and then that sound will drive me crazy. Okay, Okay. Okay. I will. I will turn the camera off and change them. Hello, Sandy Herd. You didn't get it? Yeah, I got your address correct. I sent it exactly how you sent it to me. I'm not going to blurt it out on the air, but I have in my purse in the other room, I have the receipt, which has a tracking code on it. So I'll be able to look up the tracking code. But I really did. I sent you a mug. And it had stickers in it. And it was like a week and a half ago. All right, hold on 1 second, guys. Shh. I've got to put this in because I still have to harvest cases, even though I'm having fun talking to you guys. Yeah, I had to learn a new way of getting them because the program that I was using was no longer supported and it was a mess. And so now it's a little bit more that I have to type each time, but hey, if it works, that is all I care about. I don't care. I'll do it. Okay, I'd appreciate that. Somebody got a quack mug. And hopefully they liked it. Hopefully they looked up what the PAWFURM is and maybe they're here. Hello, Sam Gloves. Good to see you. Hoorah! Did the squirrel high five you when you were done? Hello, she's a maker. Yeah, we're well aware. We remember the conversation from last time. We all know. We know. That's not 3, it's 2 of each. What are you talking about? Ava's Treats? She got 3 of the biscuits and 2 of these rawhide free rings that she now loves. Thanks, Jerry, for introducing one more thing that I have to buy for her. Thanks a lot. No. that's just Jerry's spelling. we all know it meant he meant night shirts, but I'm definitely not trying on the night shits. That's not gonna happen. No. Prefer to be a morning pooper myself. No. Oh, BS on the in honor of Auntie Em and Palmy. You know you love them. You know that's for you. I don't even want to hear you try to pretend like, no. I'm gonna say it, but it's for them, not for me. I don't mean it. Yeah, you love them. That's quite possible. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if she ate them, though. she was very, very, very insistent on getting that second one. I do too. They're so pretty. I will model them. I will model them. No. No, we are not gathered here today to witness some morning shit. Eva, come on, baby. You're such a goof. You're such a good goof. Look at that face. Oh. Yes, it kind of gets some of us through our day. It's like learning a new language. It gives us purpose and meaning to life. We love it so much. And I'm a what? We sure do. We sure do. Oh my goodness. Earl's going crazy. Okay, guys, I'm going to put this case on. So, where we're at in the point of the case, it's sort of fast forwarded a little bit because there are multiple cases bouncing back and forth. But the only thing that was going on in this case up to this point was the mom had sent in like 30 some exhibits, and the court didn't receive them. So it was just a whole lot of back and forth of, where did you send them, and what were they? Were they relating to this particular motion? Blah, 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 right? The dad had the exhibits in an email, and so he forwarded them to the court. So that's where we're starting. We're going to start with opening statements, basically. Now you are all up to speed. Maybe it's there. I'm gonna, when I put the case on, I'm gonna jump out and I'm gonna see if, I'm gonna grab the receipt and see if, like, what the tracking number says. Yeah, man, did you see them? Like, they're flying back and forth in the background there. Oh, golly. I love these new... Excuse me. No. Go pout. So, the bags of coffee that I've been receiving from Charlie, and then now this new style of zipper seal thing to open bags. Whoever invented this, absolute genius. Absolute love them. It's easier to do facing me, but I want to show you guys. Okay, there. So this perfect little dog bone right here, you just peel that off, and now you have access to the open later thing. These are not for you. No. These are not Ava treats. These are kitty treats. These are not Ava treats. These are kitty treats. Missy? Ma'am, do you hear me? Earl heard that. He was running. Oh boy. Well, I guess we gotta balance it out, you know. 3 and 3, right? Oh, that's not fair. I'll look up the tracking number. I'll see where it went. And worst case scenario, DM, like I said before, you said you were going to DM me your address. Worst case scenario, I'll get another one out to you. Not a big deal. Oh my gosh, look at you guys working together. You're working together. And now I'm being threatened. I am being threatened with violence to give my animals treats. Oh my. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. This is gonna be the all day we're gonna be looking thing. Well, it was a package for sure. As I sent it, it was it's styrofoam taped up with the label on it. So really, I love when you find deals like that. That's amazing. Oh, hopefully today. Well, see, the problem is the bandana that you. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. The bandana that you sent. If you remember correctly, they thought they were ordering a cat one. Needs to go in the wash anyways. But I can get measurements. We can do it that way. But a bandana, you know, I mean, it's gonna tie, and it's okay if it has extra length on the ties. It's the collar that we couldn't have so long. I did find a dog for that collar though, a Mastiff. It was at the pound. So there's a Mastiff that got adopted out wearing a Seahawks collar. Thanks to you, Palmy. Hold on. Okay, so if I put this here, I can wiggle it in. Yeah, Billy, there's treats. And now I should be able to pull this and out through this one. Haha, I did it. All right, I will measure this and then I will report back to you. And now I can wash it now that I have it off of her. Why? Why do you do that to me? Why? My recollection, it was this big. That's what I've done. There were a few other items. So C-Rex had sent a Thunder shirt that was an XL, which was massive size. It was so huge. And she told me to, I think she said to send it back and then order Ava something with the credit or something like that. And then there were a flavor of Licky Tubes, the cheese ones. The cats wouldn't touch them. Not for anything. Not for anything in the world. So I set those all aside. C-Rex had gotten a buzzer trimmer thingy, which I have several of them. She got it on a like Black Friday super special deal, and she's like, I don't know if you even need this. If you don't, just give it away. So that's what I've been doing. Chasing Daylight Animal Shelter here in Toma, they do a lot of good. And in fact, when I was hospitalized, the very last time that I almost didn't make it, the thing that was keeping me from allowing them to admit me to the hospital was the fact that I didn't have anybody to care for Ava. And I knew I would be there for days. Well, it just so happens that the ER doctor knew another ER doctor who was some kind of management or owner or something like that in Chasing Daylight. And he called her and he said, look, this lady is going to die if I don't admit her, and she won't let me admit her because her dog's at home. And Chasing Daylight actually had one of their employees come and get a key and then take care of all the animals for the whole week that I was admitted. And I wasn't charged anything for it. It was volunteer. I gave the girl some money for doing it, but I wasn't like billed anything. But I still paid her. I was not gonna have someone come to my house every day, 2 or 3 times a day, and then not contribute to that. No way. But that was such an amazing gift. And it's probably the only reason that I'm still around with you guys, because I would not have been admitted knowing Ava was in a kennel. No. And that I didn't have anybody to care for her. So, God bless you to Chasing Daylight, and anything that the animals can't use, if it's too big or whatever, I don't send it back to Amazon. I make sure that it goes to another animal that needs it. So well, with Ava, she wore it all the time, but the Thunder shirt got so full of cat hair, and it just got gross in the summertime. Ava sweat, cat hair, fur, you name it. So and then when you wash it, the Velcro gets even more fuzzy, and then it stops being Velcro. So that's why I stopped using that for her. She does best in the harness, but yeah. She's a large. There's a couple harnesses on the Amazon. She's large for that, but I don't know, she outgrew. No, she tore up like it was all frayed and like yeah, scratched through. God, they're so hilarious to watch. Okay, guys. Well, now we got Earl and Billy that are, and Ava's doing it too, but she didn't have any catnip. We'll take a nap then, old man. You know this is what we do, and you show up anyways, so I don't want to hear it.
All right, Leachy, I just saw your message, Miss Leachy, in the chat. You said you sent it by zip. Miss Leachy, you're on mute. Oh, you're on mute, Miss Leachy. Oops, sorry.
I'm sorry, Judge. I could not find the ones, I couldn't find where I had individually saved those anymore. So I sent an older zip version because when I e-filed and they got resent back to me because I did something wrong, I looked at all of them. I thought, oh, well, that's not numbered correctly. Oh, we don't need this. And I added like a footer. So it's different what I sent Joy. That's what I'm going to have to go back and figure out where that merges. I am computer technologically not.
Mr. Leachy, would you possibly have her exhibits and email that you could forward to the court?
Your Honor, may I show you what I have?
Yes, please.
I have her exhibits that, here we go. They're all combined.
Yeah.
1 through 30 or 31. But they're mainly for her motion for contempt against me, as she stated earlier before we went on the record, because when she started crying. I don't think any of them apply towards my motions to enforce. That's why I had no objections to them.
That is not true.
But I can send you this, what I have right here.
That would be great. Could you forward that to Joey in that email address that I put in the chat, please? And
Yes.
you're going to have to tell us which exhibits apply to his case today, because anything that you file that's not set before me today, I can't entertain it anyway.
Correct. And I do need to, I wasn't sure how to file everything as notices. So I do have a contempt on his end and enforcement also, but I was told by Judge Lee I need to file those correctly.
Yes, and like I said, they won't be entertained today. So I just need to know, Ms. Leachy is going to send me all of those exhibits, but I'm only entertaining the ones that will pertain to today's hearing. So
Okay.
you're going to point them out for me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Point them out right now?
Well, once I get them.
Okay.
So I can follow them with you. Attorney
I
Chavez,
just sent them.
good day.
Good.
You're welcome.
And I do have an exhibit page attached to them, so it'll be easier to follow.
Okay. Thank you.
But can I say something, Judge?
You may ask a question. I'm not entertaining any testimony just yet for evidence or anything like that, because we're not on the record. So If you have a question, I can entertain that.
I have a question. Due to the recent medical emergency our daughter had Thursday night, where paramedics responded to the home, I have a question about the decree clarification and temporary relief, as I need the mobility van that she uses because she's wheelchair bound. I need temporary authorization allowing the S&T 142 trust to pay for the insurance coverage.
This is what my case
they
is all
have
about, Your
not-
Honor.
they-
Speak
they have
argue your
re-
case.
Hold
Got-
on, you cannot talk over each other. I can only listen to one person at a time.
The S&T Special Needs Trust did say they were willing to pay the insurance if both parents agreed. I agree, and Scott disagrees, and so it's a parental disagreement, and that's what they're waiting for. And due to the paramedics coming and me being unable to transport her to the hospital, I'm asking for temporary authorization until the guardianship proceedings are decided.
So let's get this straight. You agree to have the insurance paid out of your disabled child's trust fund. Okay. Yeah. And he's against that. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. We're on the same page now. You think that the vehicle insurance should be paid by your disabled daughter. Gotcha.
It has been quite stressful. She has 9 specialists, and the inability to pick her up from school early if she's sick, the inability to take her to her cheerleading events that she has missed since December 11th when petitioner canceled the insurance. Thursday was just an underscore.
So what is it that you're needing? What's your exact question?
The exact question for you is to temporary relief authorizing that the Special Needs 142 Trust will pay for the insurance until the guardianship is considered. They are in limbo because of the divorce decree, because the unambiguity of it all. And but they did state they will pay for the van insurance as long as both parents agree. I agree, and petitioner disagrees.
That's what we're here about, Your Honor.
And it's a lot.
Okay,
that-
so does this have something to do with what you filed that you want me to entertain that's not set for today?
You talking to me, Your Honor? Or her?
This is the contempt that petitioner Mr. Leegee has filed.
Your Honor, if I may proceed.
Yes, because I don't remember his okay.
I think you'll understand when I go through the exhibits.
Okay. We don't have her exhibits.
My exhibits.
Okay. Did you forward me her exhibits?
I did, Your Honor.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if I got kicked back or not. I'm looking right now.
I can forward the.
Your Honor, they did not get kicked back. They've been sent to, maybe I sent the wrong email, JOIE, did I spell that wrong?
Yeah, they just came through.
At dallascounty.org.
Yeah, it's Dallas County. It was coming over to Dallas County. That was the delay. She just got them, so she's about to forward them to me.
Okay. And if I would ask that the judge instruct the respondent not to speak when it's my turn.
Okay, I'm going to instruct both of you not to
Thank
speak unless spoken to. Because if you want a clean record, you have to let the other person speak. He has 11, yes. I have his.
Yeah, 30 some exhibits she sent. I know. Jerry picked it. Jerry picked it. I love it.
I have his. I'm just waiting on hers.
I have 2 more to try on.
Are both of you attorneys or are you an attorney, Mr. Leachy?
Man, Your Honor, I've been attorney. I've been licensed since 1997.
Okay, thank you.
And Ms. Leegee is a former court reporter, and she is not a lawyer.
Okay,
Freelance
okay.
before the children were born. Oh, mine is saying undelivered.
It's fine if his
joyriver@dallas.org.
She has them.
county.org, but
I love how when he said that she's a former court reporter, she had to throw on freelance. Like, I have to have a title. You have to give me a title. I am important. I can't just be a former court reporter.
he
So
sent
she doesn't have the last number 31.
we have 31.
Okay. And I did submit number 32, the email 48 hours before this hearing, where I
Is it related to his hearing set for today, or if it's not, I'm not entertaining it?
okay, it's not.
Okay. All right. So I received the email. Thank you, Attorney Leachy. Let me tell you what I have. So we're going to go through each one of these. Exhibit 1, is Exhibit 1 related to today's hearing?
Of hers?
Yes.
Okay. Exhibit 1. I'm looking.
No.
No.
It is stating she's incapacitated and she needs to be in a home.
No, ma'am.
But
Is it's a very simple yes or no.
no.
Is Exhibit 1 related to today's hearing?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Exhibit 2,
No, ma'am.
3,
No, ma'am.
4,
No, ma'am. Just back down. Yes.
6,
Yes.
7,
Yes.
8,
Yes.
9,
Yes.
10,
Decree clarification trust request. Aye.
that sounds
Yes.
like,
Okay, no.
okay. 11,
No.
12,
Yes. Nope. No.
It's not.
13,
Yes.
well, 13 sounds like the van that you were talking about.
Yes.
Correct.
She said yes.
So it is related.
I think so, but I am not an attorney, so
I think it is.
Okay. 13, 14,
no. That's my later motion.
15,
No.
16,
No.
17,
No.
18,
Yes.
19,
No.
20,
No.
21,
No.
22,
No.
23,
No.
24,
No.
25,
No.
26,
No.
27,
Yes.
all right, 28,
No.
29,
No.
30,
No.
31.
Yes.
All right. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 18, 27, and 21.
Can you read those again, Your Honor, slower?
Sure. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 18, 27, and 31.
Okay.
All right. Both sides ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Leachy?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. We're on the record in cause number DF 231333. Isaac Leachy versus Angela Leachy. Would you please state your name for the record, Mr. Leachy?
Isaac Scott Leachy, petitioner.
All right. And ma'am, would you please state your name?
Angela Lynn Leachy, respondent, pro se.
All right. And we are set here today on a motion for contempt and sanctions filed by Mr. Leachy. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor. I would be willing, because I don't want my ex-wife thrown in jail and having to deal with any of that. If she'd be willing to form the agreement that we're going to drop our contempt motions and just move forward on a motion to enforce and motion for attorney's fees, I'd be willing to make that agreement. You said we haven't talked, but the bottom line is I don't want to have her, if she's found in contempt, which I believe she will be, had to deal with probation and worrying about going to jail, because we do have a disabled daughter that needs her care.
Okay. The contempt is not related to possession and access or child support, correct?
Correct. It has to do with the enforcement and her knowingly violating the court orders.
Okay, so jail time wouldn't be an option anyway. I
Oh,
can't
well, good.
in jail
Good.
for it.
Well, then, if she doesn't want to withdraw them, then I'll move forward.
Okay, so let me swear both of you in. Would you raise your right hands? Do you all swear or affirm that the testimony you'll give will be the truth and the whole truth?
Yes, I do.
All right. So you all are set at 15 minutes aside. This will include any opening statement and closing statement. Should you choose to make one, you can waive both of those, as well as any examination. Prior to going on the record, you all had an exhibit conference, and there was a stipulation to some exhibits, as well as us having a pre-exhibit conference today for respondents exhibits. So at this time, movements exhibits 1 through 11 are admitted, and respondents exhibits 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 18, 27, and 21 are all admitted.
31.
And 31, I'm sorry, thank you.
Not
And
21.
Admitted.
Sorry, Your Honor.
No problem, thank you. I appreciate that. Mr. Leachy, at this time, would you like to make an opening statement?
I would like to make an opening statement, Your Honor, and I'd like to go through my exhibits with you, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna show you exhibit number 1. Yikes. For all that, I don't have my exhibits. Ew.
And you
Exhibit number 1 is the divorce decree. It's on page 11 of the decree. It is ordered that Isaac Scott Leachy shall have possession of Rebecca, RLM, for up to 2 hours and use of the minivan from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Specifically at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., she shall be surrendered with the wheelchair and van with keys and caregiver at a designated time. Okay? That has not occurred, Your Honor. Ever since the van in and of itself was awarded to Miss Leachy as of the MSA and the decree, I, out of my goodness, my heart, continued to pay for her van insurance through December and informed Miss Leachy that I would no longer be paying for the van's insurance and that she would have to take care of that on her own. At that point in time, she weaponized the van and refused to allow me to use the van, stating that, well, cheerleaders go out in cold weather and wrap up. She essentially, and you'll see later on, she had my daughter wrapped up in 30-degree weather and expected me to walk her around for 2 hours in freezing cold. This is the same special needs daughter that has 9 different doctors and had the paramedics come on Thursday. This is the same special needs daughter who doesn't walk, talk, or feed herself and has a G button to feed herself. Which, by the way, Miss Leach doesn't have to buy her groceries. And she wanted me to walk her around the neighborhood as opposed to letting me have access to the van as the court has ordered so I could take her to North Park Mall in a controlled environment. Then she has also violated the court order on page 44 of the decree. And I want to just make a quick statement that this decree, this agreed divorce decree, which was prepared for by two lawyers who have a history. Larry Friedman has been practicing law since Methuselah. And I know Larry very well. Larry Friedman is her lawyer, and Eric Friedman was working with Larry. Now, Mary McKnight has retired, but Lisa McKnight has taken over. Between Larry and Mary and Lisa and Eric, there's over 100 years of divorce lawyering between them. They entered into an agreement on page 44 that Angela will, by February 21st of 2025, apply for Medicare for Rebecca and apply for Social Security income on page 45. By February 21st of 2025, as of today, on February 2nd of 2026, Angela has not applied for Social Security income for our daughter. Upon speaking with Melinda, the special needs trustee, the 142 Special Needs Trust, she stated that since no application has been made, Rebecca has lost that income. If she would have applied on February 21st of 2025, and that had been rejected and reapplied and rejected, at the point in time it would finally been accepted, they could have retroactively given that money back to our daughter. But our daughter has lost a year of Social Security income, which should be deposited into the Special Needs Trust. So for these reasons, the weaponization of the van, not filing for Medicare and not filing for Social Security income is why I'm here. I waited almost a year, Your Honor, trying to get Angela to do these things. And there's a reason why she didn't. Here's exhibit number 2. This is an application that you can apply for Social Security income without having a guardianship in place.
That is not SSI.
Your Honor.
An SSA.
Your Honor.
I muted you. Hold on one second, Mr. Leachy. Ma'am, you are out of order. You cannot just blurt out and speak. It is his opening statement or it's his examination of himself. I will not allow him to do that, and I'm not going to allow you to do it. Every time you do it, you will be muted. If you continue to do it, I will remove you from this hearing. Do you understand? Okay. You may continue, Mr. Leachy.
So as I stated earlier, between Larry Friedman and Lisa McKnight, and they entered into this agreement, and Your Honor, I know that you know this, you can apply for Social Security income without a guardianship, okay? Now, I understand maybe Medicare would be declined or denied until she's 20, but you have to start the application process so she can get in line for a group home. Exhibit number 3 is the MSA, and the MSA on page 7 of 12, it states here, Angela Leachy agrees to refrain from, and Angela Leachy shall not make or submit requests to the Frost Bank trustee of the Chapter 142 Special Needs Trust for the underlying purposes of paying Angela Leachy's own monthly living expenses to include, but not to be limited to, requests or submissions for money to pay for her own mortgage, car payment, insurance payments of any kind, utilities, personal health care, and medical expenses. Okay? Example number 5. On October 4th, I sent an email to Eric Friedman because Angela Leachy refused me access on October 4th of my Saturday visitation with Rebecca. Why? She refused because she was, quote, I'm just too busy. Okay? And then I stated again, she still had to apply for Social Security and Medicare. The reasoning why was she had just moved into her condominium and she had her family there and didn't want me to be there around her family. So she just decides on her own volition that the court order doesn't mean anything to her. This is exhibit number 5. This is to the trustee. I cannot afford to pay the van insurance, nor can I afford to rely on third-party transportation. Without access to the van, I'm unable to reliably transport Rebecca to appointments, therapies, early pickup, etc. That is her asking for the van. And later it says, the committee's decided that Angela can pay the van, Scott can pay for the policy, the trust can pay if both parties agree, or the owner, Angela, can sell the van. Okay? I did make an offer to pay for 50% of it, but she refused that. Exhibit number 6. Oh God, this share thing, I'm gonna have to. Exhibit 6. This is an Angela email to the trustee. I do agree that the trust should pay the van insurance. It also states that Nurse Joy informed me that Medicaid provides transportations. It's clear that our daughter's on Medicaid. Exhibit number 7. I sent her an email on January 16th of this year. I will be at your house at 11 a.m. for my court-ordered visitation. The weather's expected to be 42 degrees and possibly raining. Will you allow me access to the van in accordance with the MSA and divorce decree? Her response was, I will continue to comply with the final divorce decree and with all applicable safety and insurance requirements regarding the Becca's transportation. Your Honor, she did not have allow me access to the van. Exhibit number, sorry, I have to.
Wait. But did you hear her wording? I will continue to comply with the laws and safety, blah, blah, blah. In other words, you can only use the van if you put insurance on it. She's holding it hostage. Her kid's medical van. She's holding it hostage to make him forced to pay for it.
To do this to get to the exhibit. Exhibit number 8, Special Needs Trust. Historically, we have never paid for car insurance on a van from the 142 Special Needs Trust. Exhibit number 9. Here's a picture, freezing cold, Your Honor, of my daughter wrapped up with the caregiver and no van. Now, do you see the ramps right here, Your Honor? There's a ramp. She lives in a condominium that has ramps going all the way down a hill in her condominium. And just to say, as part of her motion for contempt of the 500-foot rule, when I go visit my daughter, I have to be within 500 feet. Okay, I'm going to address the issue of when it's not Saturday between 11 and 1 in just a moment when I asked her for testimony. Text message. This is a text message on January 2nd from the respondent. High school football weather is cool and cheerleaders still cheer on sidelines with long skirts and sleeves and leggings. And I said, thank you for the admission. Your Honor, it's clear that the respondent, who claims to care about our daughter's health and well-being, doesn't seem to care about her health and well-being when it's time for me to have access to my daughter. You're going to learn through this when I question her. I have never missed my 11 to 2 o'clock ever. We were working together and scheduling, but I've never missed my opportunities to spend my 2 hours with Rebecca. Rain, sleet, or snow, as long as I have the van, I can take her to North Park Mall, and she and the caregiver and I, we have a good little time. Okay, but she has weaponized the van. I want to go over one of her exhibits as well, Your Honor, that I think is important. Okay, come on. Okay, here on exhibit number 6, she had, after the motions were filed, Your Honor, she then calls Social Security on January 26th, about a week ago, to set up an appointment to apply for Social Security income. All right, that's what it took. And the reason why I say she only did it because I filed the motion is because when Rebecca had what's going on here? One of these exhibits, I think it's 11. No, I think it's up here more. One of the exhibits, now I would ask it to be admitted, but she stated right here, there was a settlement where Rebecca received a sum of money. I can't talk about it because there's an NDA on the settlement amount, wherein she asked the 298th court to give her $10,000 of Rebecca's settlement money for the purchase of her new house. And she refused to agree as as next of friend to the settlement unless she got this money. This is what I'm saying. It's a money grab. Your Honor, I pay $1,840 a month in child support. And if you look at her motions for contempt, I can assure you I have paid every payment timely or well before the beginning of each month.
1840. I could live off of that comfortably. That's a lot of child support.
$1,840. Our daughter doesn't eat. She doesn't eat food. She's fed with the tube. She gets liquid shakes that are sent to us by the health insurance or Medicaid. And and the respondent is unwilling to pay $150 of that money to get the van insured. Instead, she's using the trust to pay for houses, to pay for the van insurance. It's a money grab, Your Honor. And here's the final argument I'm going to make before I put Ms. Leegee on the stand. It's very upsetting to me that I even have to do this. But the reason why she hasn't applied for Social Security is obvious. The reason is she knows if once she applies for Social Security and Medicare, she will then get on a list. And when Rebecca is 20, if she had done this when she was 18, Rebecca would be placed in a group home by the time she's 20. Okay? Because at 20 years old, she will be approved for Medicare because of her disabilities. She would receive Social Security income from the date of her 18th birthday till she passes. And that would go to the Special Needs Trust, which since Ms. Leegee won't be receiving that money, she's not motivated to apply for it. This is all a money grab. She is concerned that when Rebecca is 20, she'll be placed in a group home and she won't receive her $1,840 from me a month. Now, I'm not worried about the $1,840, but that is the reasoning why she's not doing these things, Your Honor. Okay? Now, at this point in time, unless you want me to testify to my attorney's fees, which I think you don't need that, I can do that later. I'd like to put Ms. Leegee on the stand.
Okay, you may proceed. And counsel, you have 3 minutes left.
I understand. Is it true?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Before you do that, Ms. Leegee.
Yes, Ms.
She's
Leegee.
muted.
Okay. Would you like to make an opening statement?
Please do.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you may proceed.
I'm here to respond to his motions for contempt. Not to talk about my counter motion, but my counter motion is a contempt of him not giving me.
We're not going into that. You're responding only. What is your evidence going to show in the exhibits that I admitted in response to his motion?
I did not refuse to comply with the court. I was legally unable to apply for SSI without guardianship. I declined to give him an uninsured transportation vehicle for safety reasons and Texas law. We're not going to violate Texas law. I did not deny him visitation. There is an exhibit, I'm not sure which number, where the SNT 142 Trust did list interim transportation for Rebecca. I thought Scott would use that interim transportation, pick her up, take her to the mall, and they can drop her back off. I've used it one time to take her to an immediate doctor's appointment. And so I have never denied him visitation. I denied him an uninsured vehicle that violates Texas law. He is an insurance, a personal injury car wreck attorney. He knows that he cannot drive a vehicle that is uninsured. I was protecting my daughter, the caregiver, him, and the S&T Trust, because if there was going to be a car wreck and an adaptive van with no insurance, everybody could have been sued, even this home that she lives in. As for SSI, I did the application online. At the very bottom of one of the pages, it stated, if you're filling this out for someone else, you need to prove legal guardianship, power of attorney, representative. I've had none of those. At the time I started filling this out, our daughter was already an adult, and Social Security advised me that the application could not proceed while adult guardianship was pending. I had already applied for guardianship. I've gotten the certificate from Texas. I took the classes. I did the FBI prints. Mr. Leegee contested in May of last year. The form that petitioner exhibit 2 SSA 788 is not an SSI application and would not have satisfied the decree. It is a representative payee evaluation form used only to decide who controls benefits, not eligibility or payment. That form is usually requested after guardianship has been obtained. The phone call I made, the appointment I made in December, the appointment was January 26th. This was so I could talk to someone in person. I was supposed to bring, and I had it ready, all the medications Becca's on, which is about 10 or 11, the doctors who submits it or prescribes them, the my bank accounts, all the money she has. She has an S&T 142 trust account at Frost Bank. She also has a Rebecca Marie Leegee trust where Scott Leegee is the beneficiary and trustee at Frost Bank. I had all that information ready. As soon as I spoke, his name was Mr. Rogers, on the phone. He said, because guardianship is pending, you cannot fill this out. You cannot submit. You cannot fill out SSI. She is an adult. We will not do this until the guardianship has been decided. He will shelf it for 6 months. Once guardianship is decided, then fill out SSI. This SSA 788 does not pertain to the divorce decree. Also, I did talk to the S&T 142 trust. If you look at Exhibit 31, Article 6, Section G, they did pay for the van in 2014. That van was brand new, and right now it has 23,700 miles on it, indicating it has only been used for her transportation needs. Also, in subsection G of Article 6, it states they will pay for the insurance on that van. Now, when I signed the divorce decree back in May and the MSA of the early last year, I was under the impression, it was my understanding, don't worry about the part in the MSA and the decree about the special needs trust, because they trump a decree. Don't even worry about that. And so I signed this decree thinking that I was it was my understanding that, I apologize, let me pause.
Hold on, I gotta work these tears up. I gotta get the tears. Let me squeeze really hard.
It was my understanding that an S&T 142 trust does not take into account a divorce decree, an MSA, because what if the parents are both not making the right decision for the children? They are an independent financial institution that guards Becca's well-being, medical transportation, living, so much more. And so I signed that decree thinking that portion didn't matter. And it is very upsetting. This is not a money grab. And yes, I do agree that I did ask Becca's hip case that just settled earlier.
This is not a money grab, but all I can talk about is the money.
Last year, that the father petitioner made $30,000 off this case. I thought we were supposed to split that money, but it didn't happen. I found a home close to where we used to live. It had everything that we needed, that Becca needed, and that I was still able to work from home, flexibility, be with her if I needed, if school needed me to pick her up, all this. And so I requested $10,000 from her settlement, which I thought Mr. Legy should have paid, but I requested $10,000 because I needed $5,000 for earnest money to show the sellers of the townhouse I'm in now that I'm serious. And then I requested another $5,000 for modifications in the home for her wheelchair and the inspection. And it was given to me. Mr. Legy wanted me to pay it back. The judge said no, because this money clearly goes for your daughter. And Attorney Gaines West agreed, and the guardian ad litem agreed that I should not have to pay that back, because everything in this home, and I have showed pictures, everything I do for her, everything. And Your Honor, the contempt requires a clear, willful violation. And each issue Mr. Legy, the petitioner, has raised, I acted in good faith. I followed legal guidance. Texas insurance, auto insurance. I did not intentionally disobey. I followed legal guidance on that SSI. I could not go forward filling that out without legal document showing them that I have the right. She is nonverbal, deaf. She does speak. She doesn't speak with words. She speaks with gestures. She speaks with hand over hand. She speaks with smiles. She speaks with groans. She does not speak as a normal, regular person speaks with their mouth verbally, but she does speak. I understand certain moans when she needs me. I understand certain smiles. I understand when she has hand over hand and she puts her hand on on her head that she wants me to scratch her, or her foot, she wants me to massage it. So she does speak, and it angers me that her father does not know this. And I'm not going to get emotional over this, but I do ask temporary relief until guardianship is decided, that the S&T can pay for insurance. I cannot afford it. I cannot. I am starting over as a fitness instructor, as a pickleball coach, not making a lot of money right now, but I will. I believe in myself. It's going to happen. I know it. But until then, the trust knows. I told them, when I get on my feet, I will pay for the insurance, but I have to get on my feet. This all started in September. I have not worked since my children were born. I have been fortunate that Mr. Legy is an excellent attorney and has provided me the benefit to be a stay-at-home mom, taking care of both our kids. One twin, Joey, is on the spectrum, high functioning, and I thank Scott that he had the ability so I could stay home and take care of the children and take care of their medical needs. And right now, I am making not enough money to pay for the van insurance. The townhouse cost, the home insurance on the townhouse was almost $10,000 because of the separation of the garage, and it was just a lot. And I had to get the electrical box updated. That was another $2,300. So it is not a money grab. It's never been a money grab for me. I grew up with no money, and then I had money when I married Legy. Now I'm back to no money, which is fine, because I will make it, because I've always made it in my life, and I am determined and I am resilient. And for him to say contempt is wrong. I have tried, legally tried. And for these reasons, I just respectfully ask that you deny his petition of contempt. But I do request There has to be some form of different communication. I am constantly getting harassed 3 or 4 times a week through emails by Mr. Leegee. I need the 500-foot rule enforced because this is also my residence and my place of business. And I'm pointing because this garage up here has my Pilates equipment and studio. And it's interfering with when neighbors heard him, the recent incident outside the home trying to pick Becca up, and I refused to give him the van because it was uninsured. Neighbors across the street called the police. The next door neighbor called the police. I don't even know the neighbor across the street. But I probably went more than what I was supposed to, and I apologize. It's a very emotional, but I do request clarification on the decree because it is not a living expense. This van is not a living expense. I have my own car. I pay for my own car. I pay for my own insurance. I pay for everything. This van was specifically bought for Becca by the trust in 2014. It is used for her and her alone. There is no other way for me to get her to doctor's appointments. There is no other way. I can use the Medicaid transportation, but I have to call 5 days in advance. If she is sick today, I can't take her to the doctor because this van is uninsured. I would insure it if I had the extra cash. I don't have it right now. I do not have it right now, but I will have it. I need a little bit more time. I'm starting over 18 years, new career, trying to run my own business, which I've never done. But that's all I have to say.
Does that conclude your opening statement, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, you have 1 minute left. Attorney Leachy, you may call your first witness.
I call Angela Leegee to the stand.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, I'm going to share with you what AI says about, can a parent of an 18-year-old disabled daughter in Texas apply for Medicare? Yes, a parent can apply for Medicare on behalf of an 18-year-old disabled daughter in Texas. She qualifies through Social Security disability insurance. And I'm sure my daughter will apply with that. Do you agree with what the AI says here about applying for Medicare?
I do not agree because it does
Thank
not
you.
say if
Thank you.
guardianship is
I said
pending.
thank you.
Guardianship is
Your Honor,
pending.
I'd like to reclaim my time. Just answer with a yes or a no. You disagree with that. Is that correct?
I disagree. It's
Okay.
not a full explanation of the circumstances.
Ma'am, just answer the question, and then when it's your opportunity to speak again, then you can clarify, okay?
Has the petitioner ever come onto your property other than on Saturdays, first, third, and fifth Saturdays at 11 a.m. to harass you in any form or fashion?
I have to look at the date.
Your Honor, I'd ask that the clock would stop while she's playing this look at the date thing.
The question was, has the petitioner ever come onto your property other than to harass you in any form or fashion? It's a yes or no.
Other than to harass me?
Now, the question, let me rephrase the question. It was, has the petitioner ever come on your property other than on a first, third, or fifth Saturday at 11 a.m. for his visitation?
Yes, on a Sunday.
At your 6446 South Point, you're saying, using your testimony, that the petitioner has come onto your property on some day other than a Saturday between 11 and 1. It's your sworn testimony.
I don't want to get caught in dates. What was the day again?
Has your
He didn't give a date. He asked a very specific question.
Right.
Your 6446, is it your testimony that the petitioner has come to your property on any day other than a Saturday between 11 and 1?
Yes.
What day would that have been?
I don't know the date, but it was a Sunday.
Was it for visitation? Because there was a trade-off?
Joey was brought over.
Oh, okay. Joey was brought over at your request to visit your son, correct?
Joey wanted to come over.
Okay.
And Joey has been here before where I've picked him up and he stayed a few hours. We watched movies.
So Is it true that Rebecca does not eat food?
That is not true.
Is it true that Rebecca is mainly receives most of her nourishment through a G button and liquid nourishment on a
She
slow
eats
drip?
macaroni and cheese. She eats applesauce. She eats pudding.
My question was, does she primarily get her main nourishment from the G button and a slow drip of her feed?
Majority, yes.
Is it also true that you were arrested for family violence in front of Joey and Rebecca before this divorce happened?
No,
Have you ever been arrested at 16302 Shady Bank while we were married?
no.
You've never been arrested? I didn't say convicted of
Expunged.
a crime. Have you
It
ever
was
been taken to jail?
expunged. It was expunged.
So you were
We cannot
arrested?
talk about this. No, I was not.
Okay, ma'am, Your Honor, have you ever been arrested, thrown in jail at Lou Sterrick, and then later had the charge dismissed and expunged?
I do not
Let's
have
answer
to
the
answer that question.
Well, let the judge decide that.
Was there an objection, counsel?
She's not objecting. She says she's refusing to answer it.
No, I'm asking you, were you making an objection to her response?
Her non-answer is an answer.
My objection is non-responsive, Your Honor. She needs to answer the question.
Sustained. Ma'am, the question was, have you ever been arrested, thrown in jail at Lou Sterritt other than, have you ever been arrested, thrown in Lou Sterritt, and then had the charge dismissed that was expunged?
Yes,
And the charge was for striking me for family violence, correct?
slapping you. Wherein I called the police on you because you were coming after me, but I got arrested because I slapped you.
Is answering the question.
And you were also thrown in the drunk tank when you were in jail. Isn't that true?
No.
Well, the record will speak for itself. Your Honor, I'm sorry that we have to waste your time with this. I'm asking that my attorney's fees in Exhibit 11 be granted because I've spent at least 6 hours in these last 2 hearings alone. I've spent over 20 hours, at least 20 hours on my motions. I understand that 915 hours is more than most family law lawyers ask for, and I asked you could reduce it in your discretion. I also asked that Ms. Leegee not be placed in contempt of court, not be thrown in jail, but be found that she has violated the decree and that this judge enforce the van rule and require her to hand me the keys to the van when it's my visitation. It's up to her to pay for the van insurance. And again, I have made an open offer to pay for half of the insurance of your van that the 142 Special Needs Trust has a lien on. It was granted to you. One last question. Was the van at issue granted to you as part of the divorce decree?
We cannot find the title.
Objection, Your
The
Honor.
SEC has a lien on it. I
Miss Leegee, stop speaking. Mr. Leegee, you've run out of time. Miss Leegee, you have exactly 1 minute left.
Your Honor, nothing in the decree authorizes uninsured transportation or requires me to violate Texas law. I am not that. I did this in good faith for everybody in getting on that van. Mr. Leegee also has had an incident report wherein he had kicked down the door during a previous MSA Zoom mediation, wherein he kicked down the door at my home, at our home at the time, and 4 policemen came and they escorted him off of the property. There is a pattern of I request that you make us use our family wizard to communicate, because it is constantly coming through emails where he says he calls me Mia, a stripper name he made up, or he's thrown $20 bills at me in front of our son. Here's your table dance money.
Okay, Miss Leegee.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm done.
You
just Your Honor, I just request there is no.
Ma'am, you ran out of time. I just want you to calm down, okay? Just calm down. I'm not in a position to pass judgment on either one of you. I just want to make sure that I say that because I don't want either of you to feel like you have to defend yourself to me. Okay. I just need to know, and now I'm going to unmute you, Ms. Legy. In the agreed judgment on page 44 and 45, I want you to turn to that.
You want me to share that for you, Your Honor?
Well, I don't know if she'll be able to see it. It's so small unless you enlarge it.
Hold on.
Does that work, Your Honor?
Okay. Thank you. Ms. Legy, can you see the screen?
Yes,
Okay.
I have it. I can't.
Joey, could you give him that case number?
Oh, there it is
No,
in
it
black
was,
and white.
Armas and Castillo. I gave him your email address.
She's done. Put a fork in her. She's cooked.
I did. Go ahead. I mean, I have it somewhere, but go ahead.
Oh. The bottom, and he has it pulled up and it's highlighted. This is the part that I want to draw your attention to on page 44. It is ordered that Angela Lynn Legy has the duty to apply for, as applicable, Medicaid, Medicare, Medi-Cal, or RML by February 21st of 2025. All I need you to do is just answer my questions, okay? Did you apply for Medicaid, Medicare, or Medi-Cal by February 21st of 2025?
Yes.
Okay. What was the date that you applied?
I applied. I don't have the exact date. Medicaid, it's I always renew. SSI, it was when I was talking to Eric, we hadn't even finished the decree yet. And I said, I can't go any further, Eric. The screen says, if you don't get the applicants or Rebecca's consent, you cannot move on any further.
Okay. You said something. You were legally unable to apply for SSI. What did you mean by that?
Because guardianship was in the courts. I'd already filed for guardianship starting in January. I could not legally apply because I could not prove power of attorney, legal representative, or legal guardian. She was already an adult. And I was going by what it said on the computer website when I was filling it out, and also as of January 26th, what the telephone conversation was.
Okay.
Your Honor, this decree was signed in March of 2025, after my daughter was already 18 years old.
Right. She turned 18 January 21st, 2025. She's now 19.
Okay.
Once she became an adult, from what my understanding, you cannot apply until there is a court legal document stating.
Okay.
The issue was Medicare only, Your Honor. She was already on Medicaid.
So the Medicare, Mr. Legy said that you applied after this action was filed. What did you apply for?
I applied for SSI. There is an exhibit where it shows there's a date on that exhibit of February 24th. I applied. I couldn't move forward on the website. I asked for them to email me documents, and there is an exhibit, but hold on.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me make sure I follow, because you said you were unable, you were legally unable because you didn't have anything in court, but now you're saying you did apply for it?
No, I tried to apply. So him stating that I have not tried. Exhibit 5 is a document I submitted, and it's dated February. If you look at the very top, it's very small. They mailed, I asked for several documents and they mailed them to me, and each one of them said, I need proof.
Okay, so let me ask-
Documentation. So I was trying to, but I legally couldn't. Our daughter was already an adult. I legally could not show proof.
what is the status right now with the guardianship case?
Mr. Leachy contested the
What's
end
my
of May.
question?
It
What
is-
is the status?
It's pending.
Okay, do you all have a court date?
My attorney withdrew. She does not handle contested guardianships. I did not think Mr. Leachy would contest. She withdrew. Now I need to find, and I spent $3,500 on her.
Okay.
And now I
Yeah,
need to
question.
find,
Hold on,
I need to hire another attorney.
Ms. Leachy, what is this? You said the status is pending, okay? Listen
Yes.
to my question. Is there a court date pending at this time, yes or no?
I do not know. I don't have an attorney to help me.
Okay, Mr. Leachy, if you know, is there a date pending?
Your Honor, there is not a date pending. I have the Ashmore Law Firm representing me because usually I abide by the rule that Abraham Lincoln said, a lawyer that represents himself as a fool for a client, okay? I just didn't want to hire Lisa McKnight for something like this. So Shep, I can't remember Miss Ashmore's associate. We are in the process of starting discovery and depositions in this case and asking for a trial setting. We're in probate court number 2, I believe it is. And it takes a while. The probate court moves at its own pace. But clearly, Larry Friedman and Mary McKnight and Lisa McKnight all entered this agreement, knowing full well that it is not uncommon for an adult who has parents that you do not need a guardianship, Your Honor, to apply for SSI. And what she hasn't shown you is any applications and denials. She showed you a letter that came from it, but no denials, nothing, no application was actually sent and presented to this court as evidence. She just has one letter that was dated the 23rd of February, and it doesn't say anything on it. There's no application ever provided or any denial of it.
I have a question for you. Are you able to apply?
Am I able to apply? I'm sure that I could, Your Honor.
I think, and I know the court order says she needs to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if there is no rule or anything out there, and I'm not familiar with SSI laws or anything like that, I'm just speaking out loud. If there is nothing that says you are not allowed to do it, would you go ahead and apply for SSI?
Well, I don't want to step on Ms. Leachy is the one that has the responsibility. If she's more than willing to say in open court that she's going to let me have that obligation and saying that she no longer wants to apply for Medicare and SSI on behalf of Rebecca, I would love to do that. I didn't believe that it was my place to just unilaterally apply for these benefits that my daughter's losing without the court's blessing.
Okay, Ms. Leachy, are you willing to allow him to go ahead and do the SSI?
And Medicare?
Yes.
And Medicare? Okay, so.
Yes, I do have an exhibit stating Becca, once she turns 21, she will transition. This is from WellPoint Medicaid. She transitions to Star Care Plus.
Leachy, stop talking. I'm trying to help you in this situation. I can't help you if you keep talking.
Okay.
If you are you willing to, let me just make sure, because I really wasn't clear on your answer. Are you willing to relinquish that duty to Mr. Leachy?
Yes.
Okay, that'll be great moving forward because we won't have this issue anymore. It's on the record that you agreed to it. What I have to do though today is based on today. So what I'm going to do is take this under advisement because I need to take a thorough look at each one of the exhibits and I'm going to go back and review this transcript before I make a decision on what my ruling is going to be in terms of the allegations of violating the order as well as attorney's fees. You both understand?
Yes,
Yes,
Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Okay, and I have a 48-hour rule. So you'll get a ruling from me. Today is Monday. You'll get a ruling from me between today and Wednesday. It will not go beyond Wednesday. I have a 48-hour rule, okay?
Do you need a proposed order regarding the Social Security application and Medicare application provided to you, or will you do that yourself?
A proposed order?
Order, this way, if when I start applying for it, she may make an argument that I didn't agree to it, and then I'm gonna have to pull this transcript, which is gonna be, you know.
No. I am going to, it's on the record.
Yes, it is.
She agreed to it. So it's not going to be any of that. Only thing I need a proposed order is a ruling for today. And you can just make it granted or denied and leave a blank for the attorney's fees.
Will do, Your Honor.
Okay.
I do not agree that he fills out SSA 788 because that is giving instructions for a third-party institution to take care of Becca. I do not. SSI, yes.
Okay.
I-
So the agreement is for SSI and Medicare.
Medicare.
It's only those two, okay?
And then in that application, I will be applying that any income that my daughter receives goes into her special needs trust.
And
I will
that's
not
fair.
receive it, and Angela will not receive it.
And that's fair. It's for her benefit.
Yes.
Correct.
All right. Are there any questions before we leave for today?
Can we have temporary relief? The trust, SNT trust is waiting for.
No, ma'am. And I'll tell you,
There will
can
not
answer
be
it.
insurance on.
No, there will be no temporary relief because the only thing that is before me is his motion for enforcement. If I go into anything other than what is before me, I am in violation of the law because he has a right to defend himself. I cannot do that. So if you want something on a temporary basis, there's a mechanism that you go about doing that. It's just not in front of me here today, ma'am. And I can't give legal advice, so I can't tell you what that mechanism is. You will have to consult with an attorney, but there is a mechanism for what you are seeking. I just cannot do it today. Does that make sense? Okay. Well, thank you all for your time. Thank you for your patience, and I'll get a ruling back out to you, like I said, no later than Wednesday, okay?
I apologize, and thank you for your time, Your Honor.
No worries. No worries. You all have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right.
Let's see if the wife says anything. Oh, nope, she made it out. That was crazy. That was wild. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is shirt number 2. I love it. I love the color. I need to get a white lampshade for my lamp. Because the one that I have casts yellow light. And it makes everything look yellow, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Jerry got me a 3-pack. The other 2 are in the other room, but I've been switching out and putting them on in between the case. I know, the one with the little stars on it. And they're super long because they're technically night shirts. So, hold on, I can stand up. So, they are like they are very, very long. I am, Charlie. Give me a second. Oh. Thank you so much, Otto. Thank you, sweetie. Yes, yes. I have below the waist pants. So the problem with that, like I am right up to my monitor. My desk is not very long. So there's nowhere to put a ring light. Like, I mean, I guess I could put it behind my monitor and up, but I don't know if that does its purpose. I don't know anything about them. But without the light, it's too dark. I have to have the lamp, and I can't just have it without the lampshade because I've tried that and it burned my eyes. Y'all don't need to see that. Really? I was kind of ghoulish. Okay. I wear my sunglasses at night. Well, it's just got the standard nut at the top. It's a crystal lamp tower, but then it's got the screw on. The lamp shade here. Hold up. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, that's bright. Okay. So this it's just something from my parents' house. It's just the old, very old, very old lamp style. But I got an LED one that I tried to use, and the problem with that, like, it didn't give off enough light. It didn't give off enough light, so I couldn't use it. Oh no, I'm a complex nut. Well, so there were 3 significantly large piles put there throughout the video. So plus one on that side. So they finished them a couple times. They all have full tummies now. My dad used to make goulash all the time. Yeah. Do you guys who does goulash with noodles and who does goulash without noodles? My dad always added noodles. Thank you. I don't like the yellowness though. That's my thing. Because it makes my teeth look yellow too. No, I couldn't be me without you guys. That's the truth. I could not do this. I could not be me without you guys. Y'all are my inspiration. That's a crime right there. That's a crime against humanity. Here, I'll join you in one. We'll do a shot together. Chair watch. We'll have chair watch for a moment. All right. Give me just a second. I gotta go change my shirt. I'll be right back, you guys. I'm gonna mute this because this is gonna be noisy. Each one has a different neckline. So the first one had a 3-button neckline. The second one had a V-neck, and this one has a U-neck. I don't wear pink often, so light pink is this is a new color for me. What you think, Earl? You like it? When I moved the box out of here, I went to move that because Ava kept tripping over it when she was jumping, and there was a cat in there. Tiny kitten was inside. Well, I don't have a Seahawks blanket. What, Earl? What, buds? What? Why are you tapping my leg? Just come up here. Come on. Do you want me to move the water? What is it, dude? What is it, Earl? Come on. Come on, buds. Oh. I like it too. I like it too. I like the soft pink. And they're very, very soft. They really are. They're comfortable. Yeah, Jerry did very well. I am super comfy. Hey, get your butt out of my face. No kitty butt. No kitty butt. Thank you. Thank you very much, Jerry. You had to get them started, didn't you? You had to. All right, guys. I'm gonna go for now. I'm in a lot of pain. So I need to take my medicine and not be in front of a camera right now. So but I really appreciate you guys coming and watching that case with me. That was a lot of fun. And I'll try to get something together for tonight. So, and thank you again. Thank you for my toilet tattoo from Joey Bag of Donuts. Thank you for the whole box of gifts for the entire PAWFURM from Jerry. And I got the groundhog fee from Donald Westerdale. Charlie sent me a gift. Mortimer Duke gave me my $18.40 for the month. And then we had the 5 memberships from Palmy. And Otto of Oz contributed to the Lampshade Fund. It was, you guys are just so generous. I am so grateful. Thank you so much for being a part of my life, for being a part of all of our lives. You guys are amazing. Yes, join the Discord, guys. Join the Discord, because when I'm not here, y'all can still chat. Y'all can have a great time together talking. And if I'm not coming on, that's where I post it. So that way I don't need to get 15,000 text messages and Discord messages going live tonight. Are you going to be on tonight? Are you going on tonight? Live tonight? Tonight? And then I check them like 3 days later and I'm just, oh, I love you guys so much. You're dreaming. I've had this number since I was 18. It's like I couldn't just burn my phone. I'd have to burn down US Cellular, who has recently merged with T-Mobile. So that's 2 companies just gone. Well, you heard my doorbell on my whatchamacallit, my Eufy, my security cam. Let's see who it is. It's a human alert. It's probably my neighbor taking her dog out. It's the front door. It's loading. Yep. Max has to go potty. I'm surprised Ava's not alerting us that Max is going potty. I cannot put those up on the screen. You guys are the absolute best. Be safe, be well, stay sweet, and much love.